Right now we are on our 11th snow day, which is going to be a totally different video. So if you hear crashing upstairs, that is just the kids who are playing unicorns, because there has been a lot of galloping back and forth over my head while I've been trying to make this video. I wanted to make this video because we had a birthday, and it wasn't a typical birthday, but it was one that I didn't want to let pass without mentioning it. I did last year. My channel was kind of new, and well, I hadn't shared that much here yet with you, so I didn't share what we did on that day, and I sort of just let it pass by, at least on the vlog. Not in real life. We've never let it pass by in real life. But it is a day that is special, especially to our other kids, and so I thought I would share it with you because it isn't a sad day for the other kids. It is a day that when it comes around, they are actually really, really excited for, which I know some people won't understand. They get excited because they have a brother who's in heaven, is what they will tell you, and they wanted to celebrate what should have been his 7th birthday. So I haven't talked about it before, but I had a miscarriage at the beginning of the 2nd trimester. I talked about it a lot on my blog when it was happening because my blog goes that far back. It was pretty rough, and it was a very, very dark and rough time for me. Now, 7 years out, it's a lot easier for me to talk about. It happened while we were living in Florida, and at the time we knew we weren't going to be staying in Florida, and so we actually got a plot and buried his ashes, and his name is Christian Athanasius, and he actually was born into heaven on August 15th, 2011, which is Paul's birthday. It also happened to be Paul's first day of law school, so it was a pretty rough start to law school. We had seen the heartbeat when I was 12 weeks along, and I miscarried somewhere between, it happened at 14 weeks was when it actually completely happened, although it wasn't completely happened. It didn't completely happen. I had to have surgery 2 months later, which was a whole another story that maybe I will tell someday. It was really awful, and I'd gone to the doctor like 10 times. It wasn't like I was trying to do this whole thing on my own, but we didn't have good insurance, and that whole thing was kind of traumatic at the time. But that's a story for another day. This is a happier story that I want to tell, because we do like to celebrate his birthday, and I don't like to celebrate it on Paul's birthday. I mean, we always think of him on Paul's birthday because it's impossible not to, but I like Paul's birthday to be more about Paul, and that is why we like to remember Christian on his birthday, which is in February. We immediately, the kids were demanding to go to the cemetery, and I was hoping Paul was going to get out of work in time. I was hoping that the weather was not going to be horrible, and by horrible I mean that the roads weren't covered in ice or snow, and that we were actually going to be able to get up to the cemetery, which is about 30 miles away. And it all worked out so that we were able to get up there. The kids picked out little, like, tiny presents for him because they demanded to do that, and I had wanted to bring flowers, so they each had a little gift. Tessie fell asleep in the car, but Tessie was the one really who was too little to know what was going on. And everybody else brought their little present. We hung out there for a little bit, and then we went out and grabbed some dinner. It's just kind of a little celebration. Nothing huge or anything, but it is kind of a big day for our family, and it's a day to remember. And the boys especially they get excited about it. They get excited about the idea that there is a big brother that they have. And I think it's especially special for Sadie too, because Sadie, she was only 3, but what happened at the time was big enough that she still remembers bits of it, because it was a big deal for her, even though she was only 3. So it's not something that she's forgotten. I wanted to bring you along for how we celebrated what would have been Christian Athanasius's 7th birthday, or the 7th anniversary of his due date.
If this was his birthday, then why does it say...
This 15th was the day he was born into heaven. This was the day he should have been born. This was his due date. So this is when he should have been born on earth.
So this is when... That's when he died?
Mm-hmm.
So that's when he died? Are we gonna wear all black on that day?
No, because that's also Daddy's birthday, so...
What an odd reason.
Hmm?
What an odd thing. It's like such a coincidence.
Wait, I forgot I'm giving this away to him. Here you go. Here you go. Wait, what's the problem?
Wait, we still need a...
What's the I left the sock inside. What's the call for him?
Was the shark what you were going to leave here?
Yeah.
We already have lots of toys here. You want to go get it?
Yeah.
Go ask Daddy. Go knock on the door.
Hey,
Daddy's going to come out with Maggie in a sec.
We gave questions.
Straight over there, James.
Sadie.
You're sure you want to leave your shark here?
Why don't we put them right here?
That's really good, James. I'm proud of you.
I'm kind of
I'm the ranger.
Wait, you take Megs. Those two wanted to stay there longer, so.
Okay.
Guys. Thank you for coming along with us on a special day for our family. I know it's not a normal, typical video for us, but it is a sort of special anniversary celebration. That is it for today. If you like this video, I would love it if you would hit that like button. And if you're interested in all things autism, which is what we usually talk about around here, I would love it if you would hit subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.